Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the new subscribers, your likes, your shares, supporting me. I really appreciate it. And your comments, and I just I just love I love doing this. I have fun, and I feel like God's really guiding me on this journey, okay? So we ended with the divine masculine, and we saw that he really went through something, but he was the emperor, and it showed that he went through heartbreak, betrayals, lies, indecision, but in the end, his future is unknown, balanced and unknown. Who knows? Okay, so let's see what we get for the divine feminine. Oh man, Ten of Pentacles. We got Mercury in Virgo, and she's very happy. Looks like she's celebrating, the grandmother, mother, and daughter is what this makes me think of. And also, I see this as the universe, embodied right here. The green would probably be the earth, and we got the inner child as the sun, and this would be the whole universe. So we've got the earth, the universe, and the sun. That's pretty poppin'. No moon, 10 pentacles. They got all their main chakras cleaned up. To me, the pentacles represents the chakras. A lot of people say it means this or that, but you see, it's got the star on there, and I keep seeing the shape of a human. And I know that when you have your chakras lined up, and you have cleaned them with the ethers that are around you through the quantum field that you can reach through your third eye, through your imagination, and look at the ethers kind of flowing. You can see the ethers coming in. They're flowing around right here. See? Up streamers. And, all of them, these represent their crown chakras to me. Oh, I remember what I was going to say, something about material wealth. When you get your chakras cleaned up, you do have a material wealth. You're very healthy. You're very happy. You're very motivated. You're focused. And that is material wealth. That's wealth in your own body to create anything you want, Divine Feminine. You can create any kind of life you want because you've got your soul, spirit, your third eye, you're all cleaned up, your spirit's clean. And with that kind of spiritual capacity, you are everything that the universe loves. Because why? Because obviously you're following the laws of the universe. You're living through nature, the natural way, which is pure. You're you don't hide nothing. You tell the truth. You walk in your truth. You hold people accountable for their actions, which is really very important because this installs power. You may even have to have an argument or a fight or a discussion about it. But every time you confront somebody, Divine Feminine, as you know from these chakras going right here, if they, holding people accountable for their actions actually helps them too. And the universe will always walk with those who stand in their power and mother the world. Because that's what you're doing, you're mothering the world, Divine Feminine. When you hold people accountable for their actions, you're helping them. You might not think so. They might not think so. But in the long run, you're, you're helping because when you hold people accountable, you make them think about what they've done. Yeah. And that's a good thing, right? That's a really, really, really good thing. But onward and forward. Yeah, this is great abundance. Mercury and Virgo. I love Mercury. Okay, a lot of people in life love to talk about, Venus and Jupiter and Pluto and all this. Let me tell you something. I have the Mercury in Libra, and I am so proud of that because I am always talking about justice, self worth, love of oneself. Don't give your energy and power away until you've loved yourself enough that you're happy and comfortable and grounded and rooted and you feel good about who you are. That's this. That's this. This is cleaning up your chakras from other people's energies, especially energies you might not even like, but that because you've thought about them or maybe had the emotion of you don't like them, so now you've got that energy within you and it needs cleaned out. You need to clean out all that excess energy. And hey, what if you've got to take a minute or maybe 3 minutes a day to do it 3 times a day to imagine and intend to clean your energies? It's just as simple as just imagining going through your chakras that quick, grounding into the earth and flushing, and then pulling back up energy from out of the earth in the crystal grid and being refreshed. It's a quick bath. In the beginning, it takes a little more time. I've been doing it for almost a year now, so I can see it instantly almost, and then feel the effects. Anyway, Divine Feminine, yeah, you're working with the universe. You're loving your inner child. You're smiling a lot. You're happy. You look to the universe for guidance and love, and look, the universe loves you, Divine Feminine. She, Mother, Gal, XYZ, is got her arms wrapped around you. Yeah, and I just thought of that yesterday. Gal, XYZ. To me it means something. Gal. Galaxy, we're talking about. And so it's GALXYZ, the end. Okay, that's pretty amazing. So I'm almost beginning to think that the universe is a mother because I'm very into symbols and symbology, and words are symbolic, and gal is a feminine. And so for a long time now, ever since, it seemed like it looked like when Jupiter got struck by all those asteroids, it looked like the arm of the universe slung it to me, slung that meteor right there, as if to say, wake up, boy. Or girl, I'm not sure which, but I don't know if you guys remember that when the asteroid hit Jupiter 21 times and Jupiter had a black eye. Oh, anyway, here we go. Divine Feminine, this energy is beautiful. I can feel it just vibrating off this card. Happy, go lucky. Your inner child is happy. Your oversoul is happy. Oh, yeah, you could look at the universe, too, as your oversoul, because we do create our own reality, don't we? Right here. That's why it's very important to do the best you can to heal and get into this frame of mind, this happiness, because after that, manifestation comes very, very quickly. Because that's all you have to be, is happy with what you have, and the universe is so glad to give you so much more. What are we going to use? Well, God told me we should use this because when I touched it, I got a kick. Okay, Divine Feminine, this is as beautiful as the Emperor card. I love this energy. Once you're in energy like this, anything's possible. This is at 0 probability, which means you can pull anything out of that. That's a lot of energy right there that can be used to create. What are we creating? And Virgo, she's the practical worker. And here we see that she's working with her inner child and the oversoul, her spirit. Or whoever this is. Whoever. We have, in all actuality, we are and should master all the aspects of each horoscope. And when we master the aspects of each individual zodiac sign and we go around the wheel, we master life. It's all about mastering those aspects and becoming the whole wheel and turning the wheel. To me, I see it as a cauldron and all those energies, stirring up this soup that gets, sent out to each one of us, all those energies that we work with out there in the universe. Okay, so what is, for some reason, I get manifesting. So what is Virgo manifesting? Well, what is Divine Feminine manifesting? Another 10 of Pentacles. 20 Pentacles. Wow. And I think I started this reading right around 222. 222. Well, she's manifesting a beautiful life is what she's manifesting. She's manifesting her Garden of Eden. She got her dog, she got the fruit, she got the pentacles. You see that crown on her forehead? To me, that's symbolic of on her head and her ears of listening to the universe, those golden marks, and that green is her heart, her open heart. This woman has an open heart with a lot of love. And she's barefooted. I love that. I love that she's barefooted. Yeah. Better to stick your feet to the earth with. Amen. Amen. And she got her dog, her loyal companion. And I know that you can always depend on your dog. Yeah, right? Okay, so Divine Feminine, you are bossing up. 10 of Pentacles. That's pretty cool. You're relaxing. You're feeling good. You see a future. You're standing on your future or sitting on it. Yeah. It's under your bench right there. See all those coins under the bench? She got a lot of stowaway. Yeah. Okay. How'd she get here? Since we went through what the Divine Masculine did to get to his emperorship, it's not the Empress, but listen, I get the feeling of somebody like that, in charge, doing her thing, individualist, happy with who she is, got everything in order, loving life, So how does beautiful Divine Feminine get here? We got some beautiful reads today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Well, she hopped on the Wheel of Fortune. And funny that we were just talking about the wheel earlier. about mastering the aspects of the wheel and learning how to master oneself to be, you know, gentility, I want to say, you know, back when people were really beautiful and treated each other well and were truthful and honest. I'm sure there was a time in history when it was like that. I know there had to have been. You know, where we loved each other and cared for one another. But she got here by, how'd she get to the Wheel of Fortune? How'd Divine Feminine get to the Wheel of Fortune? Doing beautiful. I mean, what can I say? There's 4. The Emperor, she balanced out her Divine Masculine and became the Emperor, mastered yin and yang. Mastered yin and yang, and became the circle of the 69. Yeah. She mastered her Divine Masculine with that Divine Feminine. What happens after that? I mean, what do they call you when you do that? But she mastered it. She mastered the wheel. And that's just all just come up. So that's where it is. Let's see. This is Aries. He come up in, the Emperor's Aries. But this is all blue and lions. You know, and Aries over here for the Emperor, we had the ram. A whole nother breed. And this Emperor is from the lions, tribes of lions. So, Divine Feminine and lions represent courage and bravery. And so the Divine Feminine integrated her Divine Masculine and became courageous and brave. And what did she do with this energy of courage and bravery to get to the wheel? Divine Feminine, that's pretty exciting. Badass stuff. 20 Pentacles. That's, I don't even know if I've heard that. I'll have to look it up. My kitty cat's eating the paper sack. Oh, well, we're going to take this. Now we have the 3 of Pentacles. You began building, just like I said. I read the energy before it even came out. You began working on yourself and working on yourself in a way that I'm getting that you worked on grounding your 3 lower chakras. So when you ground in those 3 lower chakras into the earth, into Mother Earth, you know, we got to remember we're living in a living world. Everything around us is alive. From these flowers that I have all around me so that they can share their energy with me. I share energy with these living plants all day long. I love them too, and I tell them that too. And, you know, I only got started growing again because, like I said, I was on the streets for 10 years. I can't have plants and stuff like that, you know. So these help me to heal, and they shared their energies with me. So, you know, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. So when you ground into the Mother Earth, can you see how you'll grow metaphysically? Because she is a metaphysical spirit. Everything that is here came from the ethers. It was developed in the ethers on the other side before we even came here. Most of us made contracts. Some of us remember the contract. Some of us remember our mission. Right? Some of us do. We're starseeds. There's 144,000 of us that was prophesied, and of no religion, but completely spiritual. I didn't say anything about religion. Religion don't count. Heart counts. What's in here? What's there? You know, do you care for life? Or do you want to see it wiped out because you can't control it? Do you care for life? Or do you want to see it wiped out because you can't control it? We're never going to control life. People are going to do what they do. And that's the way life is. Because everybody has a choice. You can either watch people do what they do, or you can choose to do something on your own, such as I'm sure the Empress card will come out sooner or later. We got the Emperor card here, chose to take action and use that fire of their lower 3 chakras to turn them into, a peacock. Peacocks are, oh man, not only are they beautiful, right? They're beautiful. I love peacocks. I got a peacock tattoo right here on my arm. A peacock. I got a peacock and a strawberry tattoo, and they both mean very much to me. But, a peacock stands for royalty and the guard at the gate. And, when you begin to get to this place of your vibration and ascension, you definitely want to put a guard at the gate. You want to watch who you're letting into your life. You want to watch who you're letting, come in and maybe cause disturbances or whatever. So this is all, even though I don't see one thing about boundaries here, but this energy says, oh no, it's got boundaries. It's royal and regal, gentile, gentility. Gentility. God keeps saying gentility. Gentile. Loving, kind, generous. Don't take more than is needed. Giving, kind, generous. Oh, poor kitty. Daphne don't like it. Okay, Divine Feminine. Knight of Coins. Coins, coins, coins. Knight of Coins. Hard work. Hard work. Shiny heart. Good heart. Green. Look at all that green. That's your heart chakra. Look at that shine, right? Yeah, to me that represents, that's how your heart chakra is shining, Divine Feminine. Yeah, this is all about shiny, shiny, shiny. Very shiny. Maybe in your masculine. You may be in your masculine, Divine Feminine. That's okay. Sometimes we gotta be our own man, right? That's right. Sometimes we gotta be our own man. Okay, well, Divine Feminine is looking sharp, steady, grounded. All these earth cards, grounded good. And that's wonderful because when you're good and grounded, you can build a foundation. How else you going to build a foundation if you ain't got a good ground? So if you want to build yourself into a brick shit house, you have to dig deep for a good foundation. I was thinking of that song today. I don't know if you guys remember it, but She's a Brick House. Maybe you do. If you do, give me a yell. I'm thinking about looking it up and listening to it. I love it. I used to love it when I was young. For Divine Feminine, you're looking so beautiful. Your energy is just loving, alluring, magnetic, a little seductive, maybe. A little bit of that dark, dark, dark green in there. And that reminds me for some reason of seduction. I'm not sure why, but it came, so I be saying it. Strong, capable, will. Okay, where's the Wheel of Fortune going to take Divine Feminine to? We see how she got there. She worked her butt off. Yes, indeed. She had a lot of energy going out. We're not going to take these cards. We're not going to take them. Queen of Wands on the bottom. Star and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Oh. So everybody have a wonderful day. You know, we got a storm coming in. We're getting ready to get our first snow. Kind of excited about that. I have this giant window that I get to look out of with the daycare next door. It's pretty awesome. Kids screaming all day. Oh, grandmother's love, right? I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm surprised the Empress didn't come out. Guys, okay, what we got? Oh, she got strength. Carnelian. Here, I'll show you. This right here. My owl is carnelian. Strength represents fire. Maybe Leo, I believe. Yeah, Sun in Leo. The tiger. Now, you know what? A tiger is even, you know, if you were in a jungle and you saw a tiger and a lion get into a fight, which you never would want to do that, but the tiger will always kick the lion's butt. So the lion represents courage, but this tiger represents fight. You know, the courage to fight for what Divine Feminine wants. Yep. Well, what can we say after that, Divine Feminine? You have arranged your world with a lot of love. I see green in here. Discipline, you know, courage, a beautiful array of working. You know, I don't even see the boundaries here. I just see your energy, and it's enough to create, you know, what you need. And you've got strength, so, well, maybe we better see one more because, you know, like I said, the tiger means, you know, the willingness to fight for something. So what's she fighting for? What's Divine Feminine going to fight for? What's she want? What's she want? What does this soul want? This creature of creations that we're reading this for. Here we go. She wants death. She's working towards death and, of course, transformation. This is the goddess of death, Jet. But we all know death is just, you know, you go through this door portal, leave the old behind and take on new, whether spirit, soul, perception, concept, you know, how you feel about yourself or how you feel about others. Death can come in so many ways, but that's the circle up there. You know, we die every night, we wake up every morning. Right? See, we just go up there, go around, come back down. That's the circle, the Ankh. Divine Feminine wants a change. What kind of change, Divine Feminine? She wants something to change. That's what this is. She wants death, so she wants a change. We're in it now. We might as well keep on going. It's just we're in Scorpio season 2. I listened to a few other people, and yeah, we're in Scorpio season right now, and that represents death. So, keeping that in mind, it is the time for all of us to let go of those things that don't work for us anymore, to get rid of it, and get ready to move into the new world, the new collective consciousness. It's where we're ascending. Okay, death 2. Transformation to the Chariot. Okay, so she's in the Chariot now after the death. Again, she's ascending. Where are we going in the Chariot? What's the next timeline, Jonah? King of Swords. Wow. She's fully integrating her divine masculine of truth. She carries the sword of truth. This here is about a mission of truth, of bringing truth. Truth about what? A mission of truth. About the Queen of Swords. So we have the King and Queen of Swords here. Queen is short. The King of Swords. I get a lot of communication. I see what's going on in this card. And I get the face in this card. This is the one that's going to be speaking and talking about what they see and how they feel. Carrying both energies. Wisdom, knowledge, and a key. The Queen of Swords has wisdom, knowledge, and a key above her head. The King of Swords has the all-seeing eye. Combined together, boy, it's quite the pair. To be energies in one body, I just got all like feeling stern and stuff. Like, yeah, I know what's up. The High Priestess. Okay, Divine Feminine. All I can say is you are a whippersnapper. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Working hard to get to the place that you're at now. You do have boundaries. This may have been before you made the boundaries. Maybe you died to that sweet lady there for whatever reason. Through this death, you got courage here, and the lion. So maybe you had to fight through this. But it doesn't say that. But what it does say is that you got on the Chariot and you took the sword in your own hand and you began listening to your High Priestess and what, your intuition, your guides, your ancestors, your God was saying to you, and you bossed up with the boundaries. Yeah, bossed up. And that's the road to happiness and peace. Boundaries. That's right. And you got to keep them with a sword. You got to let people know with the word. The sword is the word. We have the responsibility with our words to pull order out of chaos. Isn't that funny? Kitty, 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 kitty. Come over here to mommy. Come on. You want to come up here with mommy? Come on. Come on. There you go. Come up here and be a superstar. Oh, I love you. Okay. Mwah. This is my best friend, Daffodil, and we call her Daffy. And she's one of the best friends I've ever had. Easy, honey. Okay, so we got the High Priestess, and she got here through her intuition. And how do we get our intuition to work, really good? Practice. You practice working with the third eye. You imagine seeing what you would think would be a beautiful etheric bath, cleansing you, and the intention is what counts. And the meditation of your bath as you're doing it enforces, inside of you the fact that you're worthy and clean, and it's just a way to tell yourself you're worth pulling down the creational waters of love from heaven into your heart and soul, and bringing your soul right down into your body through the waters, because the water is soul and fire is spirit. And when when I'm working with you guys and talking about lighting these three lower chakras, your fire, ignite them, and then your heart is full of etheric waters, and it's like cooking. I know that sounds funny, but it makes steam, and steam is energy. It's ethers in itself, right? So you become self-resourceful. You always find it within you, because the Holy Spirit is always coming up within you. And so that's just what I got to say about that, okay? I don't know how to explain it any other way. It's like I said, I'm learning these things through my intuition. God is teaching me these things, the spiritual world, my ancestors, bringing me this beautiful information, and I used it. And let me tell you, I can tell the difference in myself over the last year. I vouch it. I vouch for it. I'm not trying to sell it or anything. This is free advice, You can't sell, thoughts and ideas anyway, because if you get a thought or an idea, it was probably in this universe at one time or another, hanging out in the collective. And I say that because, several people will go at the same time and make a patent, and kind of find out they'll all have to go to court to find out who made it first, because everybody made it right around within the same few days. And it does happen. It does happen. So I think that thoughts are something that we can gather, get, or draw and attract to us according to how our mind works. And that really, it's always been out in the collective consciousness. These things, have been done before we even dreamed it. So just saying, I don't know all the fancy words for all the names of what I'm trying to say, but if it resonates with you, then you know what I'm talking about. Well, I love you guys, and it's been really fun, and I'm so proud of the ladies, the Divine Feminine, who is, bossing up, learning boundaries, working on creating her life, willing to take a death, to change into something that, was also not just strong and courageous, but who could put up boundaries as well. And, that's kind of how we start off. We allow people to do things to us that really don't sit well, and we begin to have to, make boundaries, and it may take a while, but it works. And I know that for a fact. I am the boundary queen, and I run my house like a tight ship. There ain't nothing that gets past me. And I love my family. It's a wonderful thing. But somebody needs to make sure, there's washing powder, toilet paper. Got to make these lists. And all of us are coming together to make this family. And nobody knows how nobody else's work. And without communication and, and allowing yourself to express how you feel amongst others will let them know who you are. And so I'm very out and open, truthful with everybody, and that's just what I do. And it's going to be good. It's always going to be good. And not only that, I'm working on my relationships too. Relationships. This was more or less divine feminine of your relationship with self. You know, and as the divine masculine. But yeah, we have to have a relationship with ourselves and know ourselves before we can actually have a relationship with anyone else. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotta be able to be good to yourself, love yourself before you ever let anybody else into your relationship or, to have a relationship. Well, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. If you're still here, please like, subscribe. Leave me a comment. I just want you to know that there probably ain't. I have been married 4 times. Okay, for the first time in my life, I'm single, and I'm going to stay that way for a while. It feels really good. I'm doing my own thing, and life is a blast. Bye bye. And you have one too. Okay, have a blast. Bye bye.